The Weight of Change by Glenn S. McNamee. Marcus Langley was 32 years old, weighed 320 pounds, and felt like he was stuck inside someone else's body. Each morning was a battle. His knees ached when he got out of bed. His shirts pulled tight around his midsection, and tying his shoes left him breathless. He avoided mirrors and ducked out of photos. His friends had stopped inviting him to hikes or pick-up basketball games, not out of meanness, but because they already knew he'd say no. Marcus wasn't lazy. He worked long hours as an IT technician and often stayed late to help clients. But after work, he would slump onto the couch, order greasy takeout, and numb his fatigue with video games or Netflix. He told himself he'd start exercising next week. That week never came. One rainy Tuesday, Marcus came home late, arms full of fast food. The elevator was out. His apartment was only on the 3rd floor, but by the time he reached the top, he was drenched in sweat, wheezing and dizzy. He sat down on the landing, the bag of food crumpling beside him. He wasn't just tired, he was scared. That night, Marcus stared at himself in the bathroom mirror for the first time in months. He hardly recognized the man looking back. "This isn't me," he whispered. "This can't be me." The next morning, something shifted. He didn't set out to change his life all at once. He knew better than to try that and fail. Instead, he made a small choice. He walked to the end of the block and back. It wasn't far, but it left his heart pounding. The next day, he did it again, then again. Within a week, Marcus was walking 10 minutes in the morning and 10 at night. He deleted his food delivery apps. He started researching healthy meals and tracking his calories. The first time he cooked grilled chicken and vegetables, he overcooked it, but he didn't care. It was his. The changes were slow. The cravings didn't vanish. Every day, doubt crept in like a shadow. "This is too hard. You're too far gone, just quit." But Marcus didn't quit. He joined a support group online and began sharing his progress. For the first time, he wasn't alone. 3 months in, Marcus had lost 27 pounds. His clothes fit better, his face looked clearer, and his walks had become jogs. His coworkers noticed. One asked him what he was doing. "Just trying to feel like me again," he said. Marcus started going to the gym, not to impress anyone, but to challenge himself. The treadmill that once felt like a punishment became his proving ground. He learned how to lift weights, joined a beginner's yoga class, and even tried spinning. Once he decided it wasn't for him. 1 year after that night on the staircase, Marcus stood in front of his mirror again, this time proud. He now weighed 190 pounds, but more than the number, it was the way he felt. He could sprint upstairs, carry groceries with ease, and dance at his niece's birthday without feeling self-conscious. He started volunteering on weekends, leading beginner walks in the park for others trying to get healthy. People looked to him for inspiration, something he never imagined possible. Marcus had shed more than weight. He shed fear, he shed shame. He shed the idea that change was impossible. And for the first time in his adult life, Marcus was light, not just on the scale, but in his soul.